hi everyone, how you doing? It's time for another episode of Don't Starve Shipwrecked. I haven't played a while, so I gotta really get back into it. Right now we're gonna be attacked by the hounds, so what I need to do is I need to defend myself, so I'm gonna get this sea-cell shoot, and I'm going to get this spear. We're trying to make the frames a little better, but if it starts to get dicey, what I'll have to do is figure something else out. Uh-oh. So, it's difficult with the wind and the hounds all at once, especially because we're getting late into night, and we're not getting the best frame rate right now. Oh. What I really need is to get one of them dead, because this is going to be difficult if I don't kill one of them before night happens, especially with the wind blowing in the opposite direction. So a lot of stuff happening at once. Alright, there we go. Alright, so they're like synced up to like be like opposite. So this didn't turn out to be that great. But it's really hard with all this stuff happening at once. And of course my my frame rate isn't stellar right now, but that's because we have a storm, we have rain, we have wind, we have all these items blowing around. It gets aggressive. It's much better than before, as you can notice. So that's good. We have all this rot to fertilize. I don't have a fridge yet. What I need to get for that is some gears. But what I do have is a ton of ice, and I just got some of got some meat, so I can make meatballs again by refining the ice. And we have our ice machine, so we don't really have to worry much about getting meat ever. And I got some more fangs. We want to make sure our inventory space is well managed. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat that. Can't eat that, but it's just going to melt. We have some wet goop in here, which we're letting rot, and we're letting some flowers rot too. I took a little bit of health damage from that, but it's not a huge issue. In a better circumstances, I would have wanted to take no health damage. Okay. So, what we want to do is we want to fertilize these first. We don't want to go out just because it's late at night. So I'm going to wait a little bit and then go out the next day, and I'm going to go hit that gambling machine, try and get some stuff from that. We can make some sweet ceviche with all this ice and the seafood, and that'll heal us a little. So the hail can be pretty beneficial, especially if it's blowing in your direction because you're getting a lot of it. And just to not waste time, I'm going to collect some of these. They will blow off in the strong winds too, like this. Those ones already got blown off. Alright. We're taking a little bit of rain, but not much. We can pick these ones up. You want to watch out when picking wet stuff up though. Alright. We need one more piece of hail. Alright, we're good. 3 more ice. Eat this. And we can throw this in the crock pot with the limpets. We have one more rot. We want to save that. That made rot. I don't really know how to make ceviche. It's ice and fish. I can look up some formulas after this session, but I didn't really look up any before. And I'm kind of out of it. I mean, I haven't played in a while. Alright, so we want to get to our armored boat. We're taking a little bit of water, but not much because we got this nice helmet. And where we're going is we're going up to this machine over here. We want to make sure we have a seashell suit on us and this, because we can get a lot of enemies from the slot machine. During hurricane season, we want to survive because it's a difficult season to survive in. We want to make sure we're building up our food stores, but what we also need is a lot of sand. So we're going to dig and make a lot of sandbags. Sandbags are super helpful for the next season, which in my opinion is actually almost worse than hurricane season. Hurricane season kind of sucks because the wind can really slow you down, but it doesn't really like threaten your ability to take care of yourself as long as you have a lightning rod and like as long as you have a chimeia, so you can actually still use your fire. But besides that, it's actually a really easy season to survive in. Whoops. And these tidal waves can be a little difficult, and eventually when it gets to a storm, they'll be like exclusively tidal waves. So now that's not raining, we want to unequip that so we don't waste it. And we don't want to hit these waves because we're going the opposite direction. Really can't help that. There's a staff you can change the waves with, but that's a way late game thing. For now, we just want to generally try and go in the same direction, but if we're already kind of going here and it's not in the same direction, there's not much we can do. We want to establish some bees if we can, so we can get some repair kits up. And do I have bees on the island? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to make some bee boxes too. But this is a great thing to do right here. Okay. So as you'll notice, our tower takes a huge hit when we're standing next to it. So we just want to pop one in and go back here. And we want to get ready in case bad stuff happens. All right, great. So we got butterflies. And I'm going to plant some here so that we can get butterflies flying around for food and stuff. And I'm going to eat this one for a little bit of health. We just want to be wary that at any moment... Okay, that's good. Ash, take first because it'll fall away. We got torch and some charcoal. So getting a lot of food. Those are good ones to get. Logs and cut grass, they'll stack. You can get some really good stuff if you get golds, but you can also get like poisonous things if you get skulls. So like this, these guys can be poisonous. Okay. But we can use these. Alright, now that he's split apart, he'll be a lot easier to get. Oh, goddamn. Alright, we just don't want to get grouped by them. Like that, because that can be really bad. They'll just slaughter us. And we don't want to leave these guys. Oof. Okay. We can stun lock them if we get them like there. They don't do a ton of damage, so you don't really have to worry about getting hit, as long as you're not getting hit by all of them. Alright, there we go. Got him. Now that there's a few left, I can kind of bait them to hit me and then get them. And we get poison glands from that, which is good, and we get these mosquito sacks, which are also pretty good. Now that we got a little more stuff, I want to just store some stuff that we're not going to be using right now. And I can eat this honey to make inventory space. Alright, there we go. And we want to wear this again. Because those guys aren't as dangerous, they don't do a lot of damage, and you can stun lock them, but they do poison you. And poison can be pretty bad. Okay. Good. Logs, not a great one. They kind of nerf the chances during open beta of you getting good stuff with this. I really should make a fire pit here, because eventually I'm going to be doing stuff like this a lot. But I don't have enough right now for a fire pit. So, should have brought some, but next time, that'll be good. An endothermic fire pit too. This is a kind of space we're going to come to a lot. Alright, so see, we got a chilled amulet, which is really, really great, in some golds. This chilled amulet's going to be crazy good in summer, and now we don't have to get one. A bunch of limpets, food, good. eat cooked limpets. I guess we'll make ceviche. I can look up the recipe before the next time or look it up. All right. Ooh, really good. Marble suit, ham bat, blow dart. So this will substitute right now if we get any other enemies. And see, as we're taking this pretty big hit with our sanity from being around this too much. All right, so I'm gonna grab this, drop this, and we're gonna catch these. Nope, they left. All right, that happens if you get those guys at night. We've been pretty lucky. Enemies can be pretty common. We've got a lot of fish for that. And it's looking like we're pretty full in what we can have. So we're going to have to go back. So I'm going to leave some stuff here that is good to stay here. Like these fishing rods I won't need. But the stuff like the fish will spoil, and I don't need this marble suit either. It's going to be nice to have later, but I don't need it for now. Alright. And we're going to go back. I guess I can just do this last one real quick. We got food again. Okay, cut grass. Nothing essential. Alright, what we want to do now is we want to go back and restore some of our sanity. So... prototyping stuff will be helpful. I don't want to run in the water. It's going to recede in the morning. Yeah. Get it. There we go. Perfect. And now we're going back. I don't remember if any of these chests had anything in them. But what we can do, though, is we can grab some of these. Even though we're taking water damage, these seashells are going to kind of get us over the hump. We'll dry pretty quickly. Okay, gold, that's good. Alright. If you click on it from afar, you'll take less water as you're running towards it. Okay, so we got up to 75, and we're not losing any. Now we're going back down. And during tidal season, I like to zoom when I sail, just because it's way easier to dodge these tidal waves at this giant max-like render distance. You can do this always. It's just kind of unnecessary if you know where you're going. But with the added risk of hitting these, it's, I think, almost necessary, because you don't want to end up where it's coming. So when you're like a lot closer, it can be just sneaking on the screen, and it gets harder to avoid the closer it is to you. You might have to take a quick bank and then hit another wave. So that's something I'm always doing, so I'm continually scrolling out. Okay, and I want to repair my ships. And what I'm going to do with those Houndstooth is sewing kits are going to be really important. Sewing kit will completely repair my sail. I'm going to get back here and I'm going to make some fish stuff. Some fish stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I don't want to be a douche and just like make a bunch of failed recipes, I'm going to look up some recipes real quick to make sure I know them. But you won't see because I'm going to pause it. So let's do that real quick. Alright. So I looked up plenty of stuff so I'd make sure I know what I was doing. Let's grab some of this. What do I have? I have a bunch of limpets. Alright. Gotta put this stuff away first. Yeah. Poison glands. Got a couple of those. These are good for healing, but let's drop them somewhere right now. Somewhere extra. Ashes can go, I guess, right here. And we're kind of just trying to organize a little. It's not going to be perfect. Alright. whatever. We'll do some heavy organization later. Alright, so I got a ton of logs, so I need some ice. And I do have some charcoal. Not enough, though. And what I would like charcoal for is charcoal's going to be really helpful for getting... Gotta watch that ice machine. Charcoal's going to be super helpful for making drying racks, which I definitely do need to still make, because drying racks are really great. A lot of fish means I can make a lot of like, fish sticks and stuff, but we still want drying racks. Okay, we got 1 ice. I can't remember. I think it's 2.5 ice, but I'm going to have to like jog my memory on that too. I could make some stuff with this already, but I don't want to waste it. So, yeah, it's 1.5 ice. That's fine. Alright, so this counts as half a meat and 1 fish, and so do these other 2 fishes. So with that, what I can do is I can make meatballs, and I also want to make some ceviche, so I can do that with 2 ice and then some meat. So let's grab this meatballs, and we're going to add some fuel to this. Trying to get our sanity up a little. See if we can prototype anything. We can make hay walls. And we might need something from here. Pitchfork. Definitely don't need it, but let's make it anyway. And we can burn these hay walls. Alright, so now what we're going to do is count to like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And now we should get 2 more out of that. In the meantime, we're going to get some ceviche for oh, actually, we could just do bisque with 1 ice. Save the ice, because we don't need all these limpets. I do need gears, and for gears we're going to have to explore more, because we got to find clockwork monsters. We could kill stuff in the ocean to try and get them to come, but since I already kind of want to be exploring, it's going to be helpful. I just want to make some food before I leave for exploring. Okay, and we got a midnight. Cool. We got a full moon. Drop those in here. We can burn those later. We'll definitely need some logs for a journey and some flint to make stuff. I'll keep an axe. I don't need this shovel for now. And all this food's decent, but it's not really going to get me much. And same with this charcoal is going to be in here. See, we got 2 more ice out of that, which is good. We got bisque, and we can make some ceviche. But what we really want to make is, for these, is fish sticks, right? So, pretty confident this will probably make fish sticks. We need only 1 fish, or not only 1 fish, only 1 sticks for fish sticks. And that gives us some pretty decent health, so we're going to be good on health, and some sanity. And we don't want to just eat this fish as is. So we're definitely going to cook with it before we leave as much as we can. Okay. And I will need a bee box. Actually, do I have stingers? I don't. I will need a bee box. Alright. Alright, so we got fish sticks out of that. And we could try a similar thing, but it might make rot depending on what we do. These actually count as enough fish, like that. But we need more filler, and we can only use 1 stick, so I don't know if this will make fish sticks. Sometimes things conflict with other recipes, is the problem. Alright, 4 bees. We do have a net, so we can grab those bees, and 2 boards I'm going to need to get. I catch other bees, kill them, try and get a stinger. We need a boat repair kit, which is why we're going for that. Before I leave, I need a boat repair kit to be bringing with my boat. And I'm also going to need the logs for a normal repair kit. Alright, that's good. We can make banana pops for sanity. With bananas. And once again, really just watching to make sure I don't get a snake. Snake in the grass. It's going to be really bad. I can show you banana pops too. Anytime we just need one ice, stick in there. Easy one ice. Yep, that did make fish sticks. That's good. Not as good as meatballs for hunger, but gives a pretty decent sanity and actually really decent health. Meatballs, the one folly is they don't really give any health. Okay. Keep this on us for now. Let's drop this right here. And I'm gonna, I guess I need to put 2 in for 1. I'm not really positive about the science machine stuff. But we need to make a bee box with 2 boards, and I need a sewing kit, which is in duress, and it's, I think, 8 logs. 7. Oh, 1, I guess, but just a lot of cobweb that I don't have. I almost have enough cobweb. Wow, that's pretty bad that I have 1 less. We can go grab that right now. This will be fine when we get back. That sewing kit gives us a pretty good amount of uses to repair our snakeskin sail, and then a boat repair kit will repair our boat, and then once we have that, we're pretty good to leave. And we'll try and make a bunch of stuff with this food so it doesn't go to waste. But food right now, we're really good. We got that ice kit. We can actually make birdcage 2 to convert monster meat if we want to. Alright, perfect. And this ham bat is really like saving us resources. And it double hits, and we're gonna get a ton of meat from this. Perfect. Since I'm already here, then we might as well get as much as possible. You gotta be careful kiting in conditions like this. Any order they attack in with 2, I'm gonna be solid. So that's why I wasn't worried about that. Taking a hit. Also, it wouldn't matter if I take 1 hit because I'm going back anyway. Going right back. And I'm gonna be eating a bunch of food that's gonna regen health. And now we need logs. So as you can see, the wind can be annoying, but it's really, really manageable. The lightning can ruin your base, but lightning rods are very, very easy to make early game. So all these things are super easy to deal with, and the hail is actually like really good. Because all that ice gives you crazy stuff you can do with sanity and other things. So I'm assuming our ice got blown away while we were gone. Something I was not anticipating wholly. Let's actually check. Let's see. Maybe it did. Maybe we can find it. Probably not. But we get some limpets anyway. Okay. Gotta make another one of these. There's really no good way to deal with the wind like that. You just gotta keep running. You're losing a lot of speed and time, but there's not much else you could do. Alright, we're gonna try this again, see if this works. There we go. But now we got this. Put that in our inventory, get these 2, and we can make one of these. Strictly for our sails. And keep that here. You might actually need more. I'm going to see if it closes just for testing purposes. Also, meat. 1, 2, 3. I think that'll make surf and turf. Yes, I probably need 1 more. So let's just actually hit it with 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it used to be way, way, way better, but it was broken, so they had to fix it. This will keep me pretty dry. Because you could do 3 ice with 1 log, and one of those sticks was like 1.5 ice. So you could make meatballs like a crazy amount. Yeah, that made surf and turf. So I'm gonna keep that surf and turf. And this is right here, 6 meatballs. Crazy amount. Alright, so we need 3 for 1. Not actually that great a deal. Weird. What we can do now is we can go banana, ice, and then 2 sticks. And we get this just from chopping trees. That's one of the reasons it's so good. We got a lot of trees down here to chop. So we get monster meat from chopping trees. We get poison glands. We get all the usual stuff: logs, banana pops. Shipwrecked had eggs for breakfast, bacon and eggies. Got a lot of random stuff to work with that can like make this game just like basically you just cheese the game. Fucking spiders. And they're like fucking desynced. I don't want them eating my shit. And also I like their stuff that they have. So yeah, we got like the easy snake bushes. As long as you don't get poisoned from doing this, it's a really good deal chopping these trees. Way better than any tree in the base game. Uh-oh. Nice. Now that's hailing, all this free hail, even more food. I'll come by and get those stumps sometime later. Banana pop. Watch my sanity. So, like I said, management during this season, if we have these 2 buildings, Ice Maker, super easy. We're more concerned right now with, not management, but like trying to upgrade and still. Trying to get better constantly. I'm gonna try and get more logs too. I wanna like get a ton of work done right now, really. Chopping is a good thing to do when it's windy because running around is a lot harder, but chopping doesn't go any slower. And it also keeps you under the trees, so you get some protection. See, now I'm going down. Just gonna turn my screen so I don't get assaulted. Another banana. Alright, we're gonna call that good for now. Just get some more of this. Always want stacks of 4. If we're not gonna get 4 more, don't even waste your time picking it up, because you won't be able to turn it into anything. That's good for now. Alright, right? Like 84. Boom! Crazy amounts of sanity from banana pops. So easy to make. We're gonna make some more right now. 1, 2, 3. Make another banana pop. We can make some bacon and eggs. Well, that's cooking. More ice. Another banana pop. Pretty much full on that now. More eggs. That is probably not nice value one yet, so let's do this. Get that in there. Limpets make good filler now. They used to be way better, but now they're kind of really good for filler. Alright, so we're pretty much full on all this stuff. And we got tons of logs. So we can make a bee's nest. I'm gonna come over here and get some bees. Need 4. They'll eventually just go back. There's another way I can do this. Oh, I have a torch in my inventory. Sweet. I might have showed this in one of my last videos. I can't remember so well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to light this on fire, and I'm going to put it out with ice. And now they're all gone, so they won't be pissed when I do this. I mean, they'll still be pissed, but they're not going to turn into, what's it called? I can get them. I just don't want them to turn into the other bees. Oh, shit. They got a really huge hitbox. Alright, there we go. Get him, get him. Got him. And thank you. There we go. See? Don't do that much damage. Once again, not really a big problem. Alright, and now I got the 2 boards. We're fine. And I can make this bee box. Which means I can capture bees easily. We want to make it somewhere. So we got a bunch of room up here, so we're going to make it like right around here. We don't want it to get struck by lightning, which means we're going to need a lightning rod near it. And we're going to need a bunch of flowers near it too for it to actually work. So we need a lightning rod. Which means we need cut stone. A lightning rod. And then while we have this in our inventory, we're going to grab one of these. Got weirdly light out right now. That's ominous. Also, we need a bird cage. Oh yeah, we need papyrus for that. Never mind. Can't get that right now. Right, more stuff. This. And make more meatballs. We got pretty full inventory of food. Snake skin. And we want to kill these 2. Hopefully we get stingers, yes. Well, if we look in nautical, boat repair kit is somewhere right there. We need 2 boards and 2 ropes. So I can do that. And we got a boat repair kit. And we got our ready for our sails. Okay. Torch. A little organization. This will probably make monster lasagna. Actually, do I have anything else? No, I don't have anything else. It's all gonna go bad because I can't jerky any of it. We'll plant these. We got to keep this on ourselves. We don't need the shovels. We'll need 1 because we might stop by that thing. And we're not going to need the spear for now. About 16 woods. Good amount of wood. Boat. We're going to boat repair kit before we leave. Monster lasagna. I could have just let the stuff spoil and I'd get more rot, but I don't know. I just want to put it in and see what happens. There's a whole priority thing that, like, some stuff has higher priority and you get weird stuff from putting stuff that might be obviously monster lasagna or obviously not. But we got tons of food right now, and we're, like, got 2 full meatballs. So we're going to go plant that up there, and then we're going to peace in the morning. Going to peace out. We should also plant these, but I'm kind of good right now on this stuff, so I think I'll let it sit. And then when we come back, we can plant a ton of it. Okay, we can make plant spiders here. Got healing, boat torch. Got that. It's basically a gas mask. Sewing kit for the sail. I need a sewing kit for the sail. Okay. I don't need this. We wouldn't do that in the winter in the base game, but it's not really cold, so we can do that. Two fires, these crockpots. So this base doesn't look too pretty, but it's very functional. It's going to work. I want to capture butterflies if I can, but I don't have any right now. I picked some flowers, probably a little too many. But I'm going to need butterflies to plant this bee box if I see any. Why not? Not doing anything. Just wasting time. And another thing during this season is even if you somehow don't have a Shimea, you can actually just stand by your lightning rod. It'll almost always get struck by lightning. Okay. We're going to go up kind of in the middle right around here. We want it far enough from our base that we don't have to worry about stupid shit happening, like bees attacking us once they're aggressive. So we'll just kind of pick a random middle. It doesn't have to look pretty, and I'm going to drop a bee box in here. I'm going to make this in the middle of all the bee boxes. So I want to build this way, so I'm going to kind of build bee boxes around here. And then flowers around that. So it's not really going to produce any honey because there's no flowers close enough to it. But I'm going to grab a bunch of flowers when I can and plant them all right here, all around here. We're getting bees right now, but no flowers. Might as well. He's not close enough to aggro them, and stingers are really useful. And that's a really good way to kill a bee, is to just grab them, murder them. In your inventory. We're all ready to go. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to repair our boat, just so we have good peace of mind, and then we're going to dump this in here. And we're going for a longer-ish journey, and we want a long time. So we want to be able to store stuff. I'm wearing this. I shouldn't be wearing that. I had a boat torch. Okay. Not the fastest boat in the game, but we're going to be gone for a long time and we want to store stuff. So what we want to do now is we want to explore. We're going in that direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to weave around, try and get as many islands as possible. Hopefully we can find some cool like the volcano. We know the edge of the map is right here, kind of. So we're going to want to try and like do this and like all around here. All in here is a lot of stuff. We don't really need to get sand and stuff right now. And we're going to go all around, catch that. We're going to go through. When we probably come back through, we'll explore just in case we see like the octopus or something like that. And then I'll get back here. And we're going to maybe try and fight. There's a seasonal boss for this season, but we have to find him to guarantee that we're going to fight him. But if we find him, we'll definitely fight him. I'm going to call it good for this episode. I'm definitely going to be uploading episodes a lot more because I fixed all my problems with recording and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, check out the next one. All right.